In this next tutorial, I'm going to show you another feature that Google Keep has available that's actually kind of cool and kind of useful. I just completed direction number 3. I made a note for digital literacy. So I'm going to be using this one to demonstrate this next feature of Google Keep. One of the neat things that you can do is you can share notes with other people within your domain. So what that means is if I were working, let's say, on a project with a student in another class or within my own class, if I take a note, I can actually share that with them. So I'm just going to pretend, for example, that this Google Keep assignment that I'm currently working on is actually a shared project, something I'm doing in a group or with a partner. So let's say I wanted to give them some kind of a reminder that we need to keep working on this project. Down here, you'll recognize some of these icons, but this one is kind of the universal symbol in Google Apps for sharing or adding collaborators to something. Like you'll see this in Google Document or Google Spreadsheet, etc. But you also see it in Google Keep. So by clicking this, I'm going to add somebody within the Bettendorf domain this little reminder, this little note. So I'm just going to put Mrs. Jeske. She won't mind if this ends up showing up in her account. So I'm going to go ahead and click that, and then I click Save, and then watch what you'll see then on the note. So in addition to seeing that it's part of my digital literacy label or folder over here, now you see this little icon. That is who I have just shared this particular note with. And then what will happen is whoever you share it with is going to get an email saying that a Google Keep note's been shared. And if they go into their Google Keep account, they're going to find this note also. So just a nice little feature. Maybe if you had something personal going on, let's say, because I know some of you might be keeping track of some personal responsibilities, something like I don't know, slumber party. I don't know if you still call them slumber parties. Slumber party at friends. And let's just go ahead and make that purple. And it's personal, so I'm going to put it in personal. I'm going to add a label here. Okay. So, but let's say there was a bunch of people that were going to be participating in this. You could add your friends. And maybe you'd want to put in there when it is. Let's see, Friday night. Okay, so then you could go ahead and add people who were maybe going to be doing the sleepover with you. So just a nice little feature. Maybe a friend is absent, a classmate was absent, they're not sure what they're supposed to be doing. If you were taking a note in Google Keep, you could add them on there so they could see what was going on. So there's a lot of different things you could do with this. Just another collaborative feature of one of the Google apps.